So, hello friends, welcome back in the first video and very entertaining video of reality exporting. So, in this video, we will learn about chapter number 1, history of class 8. So, without any delay, let's get started. So, this is class 8th history, subject history, you may see, and medium ICSE and language English as I am speaking. So the chapter 1 is a period of transition. Now the question arises, what is a period of transition? So it is a process. It is a process or it is a system in which changing means that the thing which is going in surrounding is taking a change in it. So it is known as changing from one state to another. So it's a system in which changing from one state, that the changing from the state which is continuously going on, the state in which it is, and the state in which it will go, it is known as another state. So it is a system in which changing from one state means the state which is continuously going on, or condition, to another means the condition will be which will be after. So it is a although it is a middle period. For example, when your mother peel the vegetables or cut the vegetables, so not directly she put it in the that cooker for making it. Or take the example of rice. Firstly your mother take out some rice, that is its one state, and then she wash it, that is a transitional period. That is the middle period, that is between the taking out of rice and cooking of rice. That is the middle period, that is washing. So same as transitional period, it is a middle period, that when the things are going to be from one state to another, the middle time is known as a transitional period. Very easy. For example, 14th century AD in Europe, in 14th century AD, here it is written LMA to MA. So you are wondering about that, what is LMA? LMA is later medieval age. We may also pronounce it as era to modern age. So the middle time is known as transitional period. In 14th century in Europe, the condition was changing. The condition which was earlier to the condition which will be. So the middle time is known as a transitional period. Very simple. So as we are studying about history, so history is not only about India. History is anything that happened in past and we inquire about. So same goes with Europe. Rapidly the Europe lost it much of its medieval appearance, because today I have got injury in my leg, so I said medical. Because when I got hurt, then I quickly gone to the medical hall. So here also it is written rapidly, so rapidly I gone there. There was injury. So without any delay, let's get started. So rapidly Europe was a continent on that time, lose its much of medieval appearance, that due to some reasons that we will study later, the Europe lose its medieval appearance. The time which was going in the medieval of Europe, that changed, due to which people start coming in modern era. So as you know that when something goes, a new thing came. When a sun dusk, a new day come. It's like this only, na? Then when it's sun dusk, a new day come, a moon come, and when a moon dusk, then a new sun come. So that is same. Once again, rapidly the Europe lost much of its medieval appearance. So due to some major factors, the Europe lose its medieval appearance. There may be many, such as the people start boycotting the corrupt religious belief, many reasons, due to which people start to come in modern era. So the between period was known as transitional period. That time was known as a period of transition. Now the things come: primary sources and secondary sources. Now you are wondering that what is a primary source and what is secondary source. So primary sources include the first thing that was discovered. Here it is written, primary sources includes first hand or original document. So primary sources were the that include first the thing which was actually, which were done by hand. They were documents. So primary sources include first hand or original documents. That the primary sources were the first hand or original documents. Once again I will tell you, because I am also a student, so I know that many of you were wondering, when teacher teaches, we as a student does not concentrate there, because we do not get fun. So I am trying to give you fun with the study. You are wondering that where he is giving fun, he is only telling about, but studies are fun. That's a real thing. Primary sources include first hand or original document. So you are thinking that what are the primary sources? So primary sources, in easy word, primary sources are the sources that you firstly obtain, such as when you cook a vegetable. So when you cook the vegetable only by putting the such as you are cooking the potato, such as you are cooking potato, okay, no, such as you are cooking spinach. So you firstly wash the spinach and put it into the beaker, utensil in which you want to make it. Then when you cook it, okay, it is the original state. But when you are cooking it, but when you eat it and tell something about it, it is secondary sources. You think about it and learn like this. Primary sources include first hand or original documents. So such as goes in, not you only think that it only goes in documents or journals. It may be anywhere. Listen, history is anything in which we inquire about our past. It not only that studies, it may be on documentaries, various things are there. So primary sources include first hand or original documents. Not only documents, many things. For example, diaries, journal, manuscript. Now you're wondering that what is manuscript. Menu is derived from a Greek word which mean hand, and script is also derived from a Greek word which means writing. So what does the manuscript mean? Handwritings. On that time the people were writing something about their countries, such as I have given the example of Spanish that was done on the large scale, such as the Taj Mahal was created on that time. So they told about it, so it is known as primary sources. Now secondly come to secondary sources. Now what are the secondary sources? As I told, secondary sources as to interpret the primary sources. As you cook the vegetable of spinach, or your mother cooked, because you can't cook, or I am talking about a kid, he can't cook. So when his mother cooked the vegetable, then it is then she give to him to eat. Then he eats and tell about his mother, about that Spanish to his mother, that the Spanish which you give, it is very very delicious. Then the mother say, wow. Then the boy told to his next generation that my mother was cooking very good Spanish. Then they told to their next generation. So this type, the secondary sources are to interpret primary sources. They include documentaries, books, articles. Same thing is given on large scale, such as on that time Taj Mahal was created, and people written about it and forwarded. But then now you do research on it. Now you do research on primary sources, that how it was created, which type of marble it was used. Then it is known as secondary sources. Once again, revision, and we will meet in next class. So once again I will start. It is the process in which changing from one state or condition to another takes place. Means it is the system in which changing from one state, means the condition which is going on continuously, that in present, that changes to the condition which will go in future. The middle time is known as transitional period. For example, 14th century AD, the later medieval ages, and modern era. Rapidly Europe lost much of medieval appearance, due to which people start coming in modern era. That the time of people that the time period of time was known as a transitional period. So it is saying that when in Europe the people came from medieval to modern, then the time period was known as a period of transition. So what is primary source and what is secondary source? Primary sources are something that are the original, and secondary sources are to interpret them. For example, primary sources, diaries, journal, manuscript, etc., and for secondary sources, document, book, articles, etc. Secondary sources are only to interpret. Thank you, and thank you for watching the video, and let us meet in our